welcome to Idle Chat with the Wait What podcast. How are we all doing, guys?
Cold.
Yeah,
It's freezing, isn't
cold. It's fucking cold, mate.
Oh man, I feel like
I've got my
a warm
fleecy
nose.
jumper on this time.
That's it. It's cold. That's just it. I say it's cold. I'm sitting here in a t-shirt, but it's cold.
I'm in a, yes. Well, I got a blanket. I got my blankie. Not wearing a blanket this time. I'm not the bear like I was last week.
Bear from Blow Selector.
Mm-hmm. You can see what's going down below. If you would like to know what's going on down below, you can.
Wait, what?
Going on to,
You can
going
go
on
to
to
our
our
OnlyFans.
socials. Go on to our socials. At WaitWhatPodTrio on the Twitter
Yes.
and YouTube that you're currently watching this on. Please
Yes.
subscribe.
Do it.
Right. Well,
I don't like football anymore. I don't like football anymore.
Ah, Liam, you delicious knob of butter, you. You can melt in my mouth anytime.
You ain't
sunshine.
William Regal. Stop doing regalisms. Like, it doesn't work.
Of course it works. I'm an eccentric
Yeah,
Englishman who
You're not
can't get away with
eccentric.
anything. I think.
No, in all honesty, I knew it wasn't coming home. We believed. We
all knew.
believed. But
Yeah, we
didn't.
did believe. Ish.
We didn't. Well, Mitchell
no,
believed.
Mitch, you believed.
Yeah, I said England would go all the way.
I knew they would.
In the most backhanded kind of negative way, though. You said that England would go all the way.
I mean, we would have gone all the way if we wasn't cheated out of it.
Okay.
Well, I don't know about that.
That's a bit far.
Look, one thing we can say about this World Cup is that it was totally crazy.
A World Cup for the people. It's a World Cup for the people.
I wouldn't say that.
I mean, there was a lot of controversy.
For certain types of people, it definitely was.
I mean the results. The teams that did well.
Yeah.
Fuck Qatar. I'm talking about just the tournament as a whole, bar the location, the shocks, the upsets.
Yeah. I
Man
mean,
running on the pitch.
Yeah, we're currently recording this. What the day before
Tomorrow is the second. The third and fourth playoff game. So tomorrow is Morocco versus Croatia.
Yes, and
Up the Morocco
final will be on the Sunday. So we thought it'd be a good time to just like go through all our predictions, see how right and wrong we were. We did our predictions episode on an Idle Chat on YouTube. You can check it out. We did it with Paul from Seismic Cinema. Unfortunately, Paul could not join us tonight for the reactions, but I'm sure we will be doing stuff with Seismic Cinema in the future.
Yes, next we have stuff for the new year.
Sweet. So without further ado, I'll get started.
What are you laughing for? What are you laughing for?
I don't know why Mitchell's laughing.
He's just started it again, isn't he?
Okay, so we will begin with, as the World Cup did, begin with Group A. So our predictions for Group A, I don't know which way we want to do this. Do we want to say what the groups actually turned out as first and then hit the predictions? Or
hit the predictions and then we'll just go with the top two. And if there was a controversial team that finished bottom or anything, we'll cover it because it's not all the groups had like, oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, well, all our predictions, we basically just said who we thought would go through. We didn't go for like positions or stuff like that. Liam, you said Holland and Ecuador. Mitchell said Senegal and Holland. Paul said Holland and Qatar. And I said Holland and Qatar as well.
So we all got one right.
I got them both right.
No, you got them both wrong.
Me?
You got them the wrong way round.
You got them both the wrong way round.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You got right about who went through.
Yeah.
But you were wrong about the position.
But you were wrong about the positions.
So, how do you want to score this? Should we say like Mitchell gets half points for having the right team but in the wrong position?
Give him a point. So he gets one whole point. Yeah. So we've all got a point.
1 point. And then everyone else gets a point as well because we all said Holland would top the group. I mean, that was not a surprise. The reason why me and Paul went for Qatar to qualify is because we thought there'd be a lot more shadiness going on in Qatar. But the thing is,
Qatar was shit.
They did not get a chance didn't have any shame. Just
They
happy
were
to go their
so
way.
shit. Oh, shout out
The way-
Senegal as well. Shout out Senegal as well, man. They were fantastic in that group. I thought they played great in their games.
Yep,
Yeah.
Senegal played well. Everyone wrote them off because they didn't have Marnie, and like
They did well.
they
did
did well
well.
without him.
Do you reckon they would have gone further if they had Mane though?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'd definitely.
It would have been easier it would have been harder for us to beat them.
Yeah.
Which we'll get to,
Yeah.
but just it would have made it harder.
Yeah.
Qatar is the first home nation not to score any points.
They are the worst.
World Cup.
They are the worst home nation in World Cup history.
They may even be one of the worst performing World Cup teams as well.
But
just
yet they've
even
not had
for
a World Cup in Scotland yet.
Oof.
He's not even here and you're firing shots at Paul. What the hell, man? Okay. So, Group B, which was England's group.
Yep.
So, I said England. Go on.
I was going to say, I fucked this group up.
I said England, USA. Paul said England, USA. Mitchell said England and Wales. And Liam said USA and England.
Boy, was I wrong.
Well, you got the two teams right, so you get a whole point because you got the right qualifiers. Mitchell gets a point for having England top, and me and Paul both get 2 points for predicting it correctly.
England did what I expected England to do, but I just felt like America would have done better. Because out of the remaining teams, I feel like they had the best squad. Not surprised they took a point off of us.
This group was amazing, really.
Well, for us, yeah, because we went out there, bar America, we went out there and whooped that ass.
I mean, that more for Iran than anything.
Yeah,
I felt sorry. I felt bad for Iran because even though we handed them their own arse on a platter, towards the end they started playing well, and they beat the Welsh, didn't they?
Yes.
They beat the Welsh, and then did they lose to the Americans?
They drew with the Americans. No, they did lose.
They lost. See,
yeah.
So I mean, Iran, I felt bad for them because they played quite well, but get wrecked. More importantly, fuck Wales. Just got murdered, mate. Oh, can't wait to send England home. How did that go for you?
Yeah, I mean, Wales did not turn up, and USA had a very USA showed a very very good, strong young team. They held us to a 0-0 draw.
If they would have played how they played against us, again every game.
England traditionally always get a 0-0 draw in a group game, and unfortunately we got one in the second game, which meant that we couldn't rest players for the third game. Yeah. So
we did go out and smack Wales. They smacked them right up, mate.
The most shocking thing about the England-Wales game is they took their best player off the pitch.
He's past it, man. Bale's past it.
But he is their best player.
Not anymore. He's probably going to retire and go and play golf somewhere or something.
Good for him. Okay, Group C.
Our first upset. This was the first upset. It was a great game. I remember watching it. It was fucking amazing.
Well, yeah, but it didn't really amount to much in the end, to be honest.
Listen, it was a fantastic game, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Great game.
Yeah, for the moment, it was definitely a great game. All right, so the predictions. Liam had in Argentina, Mexico's group, and Poland and Saudi Arabia. Liam had Mexico and Argentina. Mitchell had Poland and Mexico. Paul had Argentina, Mexico, and I had Mexico and Saudi Arabia. So
we didn't put much respect on Messi's name in this tournament to start off with.
I cringed when I listened back to the predictions because I said that it'll be Argentina going out in the group stage and that'll be the end of like the Messi kind of era. Yeah, that's kind of not worked out.
Hey, listen, that Argentinian team deserves more credit than we gave them, and they have proved their worth. So we were wrong. It was nice to see Lewandowski get his first World Cup goal. Mm-hmm. That was nice to see. And shouts to Saudi Arabia for taking fucking Argentina, mate. What a game. Absolutely fantastic.
Mitchell, can you tell me who topped Group C, please?
Argentina.
And then Poland came second.
Yeah.
Okay, so then that means that Liam gets
Half a point.
half a point for Argentina coming second.
No, Argentina
Mitchell-
came first. Poland came second.
Yeah, I know. You said they'd come second.
Did
So
I?
you get half.
Oh, yeah.
Mitchell gets half because he predicted Poland would go through.
Half points.
Paul gets a whole point because he said Argentina will top the group, and I get nothing because I said Mexico and Saudi Arabia would go through. The first bum prediction is me. I said nothing. Yeah.
Mexico played quite bad in that tournament.
Yeah, I was surprised.
I expected more from Mexico. That keeper, though, shit up.
They usually at least quite get out their group kind of thing. They never go further than that, but they always at least go further than they get out their group. Okay. So, Group D. We were all unanimous in Group D, and we were all wrong.
Fuck them.
Yeah, because Denmark did not turn up to this tournament.
They did not. Shouts to Australia.
Again, the weakest team that no one expected to do anything just came out and got a couple of results.
First game, they got fucking battered by France. And for them to come out the next two games and win them, fair enough. I would like to say, though, fuck France. Just throwing it out there. Fuck France.
So
fuck them back.
France. So France top their group, and we all said France would top their group. Cool. Yeah. Group E. This is the
glorious Group E.
This is the group that received the most attention from us all at the Wait What podcast, because, well, I'll just go on and just say.
Dave was a dumb fuck and said Japan wouldn't qualify. Dave said Japan wouldn't qualify.
Yeah,
Japan qualified, but they didn't just qualify. They topped the group. They beat Spain and Germany. And lost to Costa Rica. Right now. Yes. Shithousery. They made Dave believe he had a chance.
They did. They
made him believe he was safe.
They made me believe.
Bang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, I mean, if I talk
Germany.
about wasabi,
Germany,
if I talk about the wasabi thing just for a second, because I had to eat wasabi because of Japan qualifying.
Double down.
Yeah, I did a whole tablespoon of wasabi. You can check it out on our YouTube channel. Wait, what podcast?
One of our most popular videos to date.
Yeah, of course it would be. I'd imagine. It did fucking burn, and that wasn't even the worst bit. The worst bit was like the hour or two afterwards, where I had the worst stomach cramps. They sucked so bad. They were really bad.
I mean, Costa Rica were the expected whooping boys.
Pretty much, apart from beating Japan. So Liam said Germany and Japan will go through. So Liam gets half a point because Japan becomes second.
I thought that German team was better than that Spanish team, but clearly I was wrong.
Mitchell said Spain and Japan. So he gets half a point because they were the wrong way round. Japan did qualify top, right?
They finished top.
I didn't tablespoon, of course.
Point.
No, you had Spain, Japan.
No.
Yeah,
sorry. Sorry. My bad. Yep, cool. And Paul gets a full point as well because he said Spain and Japan. And I get a full point because I said Germany would top the group and Spain becomes second. And Spain did come second.
Yeah.
Sweet. So, yeah, that was Group E. The one that everyone was paying attention to.
My favourite group.
Group F.
My second favourite group.
So, Group F, that was a very surprising one. No one out of the four of us predicted Morocco to go through.
Oh, no way. I didn't. I wish they would have at the time, but I just didn't. I just thought Croatia, they're a decent team, and Belgium. That's their golden generation, isn't it? So
I'll give Liam some credit. He did talk up Morocco, like they could potentially do something. He mentioned Agued, who did something. He scored an own goal,
which he is now injured again.
Yep.
Signed for West Ham, got injured, got fit, played a few games for West Ham, played for Morocco, injured.
Scored
Cheers.
on goal. You forgot to score on goal.
Yeah.
That doesn't count, man. When he's in a Morocco shirt, stuff that players who play for West Ham do in their national shirts don't count. That's national problems.
Oh, well, apart from our World Cup that you won in 1966. That
Well, that's
counts.
different. That's
yeah,
different.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
different.
because it's positive. Yeah, it's positive.
Yeah,
Of course
positive.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the predictions. Liam said Croatia and Canada to go through. Mitchell said Belgium and Canada. Paul said Belgium and Croatia. And I said Belgium and Canada. So the three
I'm
of us
upset that
all predicted
Canada.
Canada.
I honestly thought Canada. I don't know, but I mean, is it their first World Cup or is it their first one in a while?
It's first one in a while. Yeah.
Do they qualify automatically next World Cup?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think next World Cup, I think Canada will be a better team.
And America as well, definitely. I think
Oh,
they'll be
fuck
much
them.
better. So Liam, I don't know, qualified top.
Morocco. 7
So
points. They were there.
Yeah.
Don't forget. I know we'll get to it later, but Morocco, up until when they got knocked out, hadn't conceded a goal scored by anyone. Well, in their games, only Moroccans had scored, including the goal they can. The one was it the one goal they conceded? Yeah, the one goal they conceded. Madness. Madness.
It was pretty impressive. Mitchell said gets no points.
I don't get no points.
Oof.
Yep.
I get half.
Paul gets a whole point because he said Croatia will come second, and I get no points because I said Belgium and Canada would go through. Belgium, we should probably mention, were very bad.
Romelu Lukaku, mate. Right, listen. I know. I mean, I've been shitting on Lukaku for years, but I think it's Garvadal who plays for Croatia, 20-year-old centre half, mate. That he played arguably one of the best defensive games I've ever seen. He kept Lukaku when Lukaku came on. He's probably still in his back pocket, still in his pocket now.
There was a lot of controversy going on in the Belgian camp, though, weren't there? There was a lot of unrest.
Well, it's a lot of players beefing over stuff, weren't they? Like I say, was it De Bruyne said that the attackers are old? Was it?
Well, he said they were asked. He was asked if Belgium could win the World Cup, and he said, "No, we're too old." Basically, is what he said.
No, he's being honest.
And then when after the first game or the second game, I don't know which one it was, when Vertonghen was asked why Belgium didn't win the game, he said maybe our attack are too old. Basically, in response to what De Bruyne said. Yeah. So yeah, Belgium were the one team country to kind of implode the worst, I suppose.
I thought it'd be the French. Well, we thought it would be the French. We thought the French would implode.
Yeah.
A lot of people, I don't know, thought or more hopes the French would implode.
Wanted it.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so that's Group F. No one predicted Morocco.
G.
Group G. That is Brazil's group, and we all rightly predicted that Brazil would top the group.
Yep.
Everyone, apart from Liam, said Switzerland would come second.
I now look like a silly goose.
So,
who did I say?
You said Serbia.
I definitely look like a silly... No.
Close. It begins with an S.
Well, Serbia and Switzerland were playing it out for coming second. They had that great game, didn't they? Where Switzerland just won 3-2.
Yeah, but Serbia finished bottom with 1 point.
Yeah, only because Cameroon beat Brazil.
Up the Cameroon.
Yeah. But if they'd have won, if Serbia had beaten Switzerland, then Serbia would have come second.
Yeah. Still pissed.
Yeah, it was close. But yeah. Brazil pretty much cakewalked their group, didn't they? Apart from the Cameroon game, but they rested players.
Yeah.
So, you know.
All the dancing and shit, taking the piss, weren't they?
Pissed Roy Keane off.
Wasn't that the Richarlison fucking overhead kick and all?
Yeah.
Told you about Richarlison when he plays for Brazil, man. Told you something about him.
We'll get there. So that's all Brazil through, and last but not least, Group H, which was Portugal. Now, there's a lot of controversy about Group H beforehand because obviously just before the World Cup began, Ronaldo gave that interview to Piers Morgan where he just cussed out all Man United and put a lot of attention on himself.
We talk about that with the special episode we did with Mike from Bromigos, which is available. Go listen to it. Listen to what.
Yep.
He's a Man United fan as well, so it's interesting to see a United fan's take on their golden boy.
Mhm. And because of that, two of us, me and you, Liam, thought that Portugal would not qualify.
I thought they'd fuck it.
Yeah. So we were wrong. On
Well,
that.
they did.
They did qualify, yes. And Mitchell and Paul both thought that Ghana would go through with Portugal.
I thought Ghana were going to do fairly well, but I couldn't see it. I don't know. It's weird. Ghana
They
used to have
played
really
well.
good. They used to have a really good team.
They played well. They scored a few goals, I remember. Like Ayew scored one against Brazil, I'm pretty sure. And
They scored
they
5,
definitely
but they had conceded 7.
Yeah, they had a leaky back door. That's the problem.
Indeed. Me and you, Liam, both predicted South Korea rightly to qualify.
I just thought they would.
You thought they'd qualify top, though.
I backed Son.
You did.
Who did I think would be second? Did I say it was Uruguay?
Yes.
That was fantastic to watch them go out. That was fucking fantastic. Fuck you, Suarez.
I mean, they definitely went out swinging, I think you could say.
Literally, Cavani punched up the VAR screen.
Yeah.
Did.
Who
Right.
had the ref?
Probably Suarez. It's fine because Cavani punched that, but he had to go and walk with Darby Allin to the ring on Dynamite, so that's why he had to get out of sharpish. Cavani looks like Sting. If you paint Cavani's face in black and white, he looks like Sting. Tell me I'm wrong.
What from the police?
Yeah.
Okay, so Liam said South Korea. Liam said South Korea would be top and Uruguay would be second, so he gets half a point. Mitchell said Portugal to top the group and Ghana second, so he gets 1. Paul said Ghana to top the group and Portugal second, so he gets half. And I said Uruguay to top the group and South Korea to come second, so I get 1 full lovely point.
Full English point.
So while you two talk about favorite moments from the group stage, was like great goals and stuff like that. While I quickly tie up the points at this point.
What, Japan scoring the second goal against Germany?
Mate,
Not even for that reason. Just the fucking scenes. One ball. The thing as well, because Rudiger was getting like he was trying to show off, wasn't he? That doing that stupid run, taking a piss.
I think he thought he was better than the whole team.
Yeah, but then that one ball sold him a wrong one. And who scored the goal?
Well, for Japan.
Yeah, was it Ona or something like that? He played really well the whole tournament. I can't remember his name. But that second goal... Oh, it was Ritsu. Then a different guy must...
Doan and Asano.
Doan scored the first goal.
Yeah, Asano scored the second.
So that second goal was just one ball over the top. And the defender let it bounce. And then Neuer...
Should have done so much better
Neuer's done. Because not only does he had a terrible World Cup. Recently, he broke his leg.
He went skiing.
It's a skiing accident. Yeah.
And Neuer's what, 38?
He's quite old.
He's in his 30s.
Hey Siri, how old is Manuel Neuer?
Manuel Neuer is 36 years old.
36. At 36, a broken leg.
He is a keeper, though. They play
I know,
to an old age.
But a broken leg. That's a big injury.
Oh, yeah.
It's a big injury.
A big injury. Definitely.
You won't be able to take goal kicks for a while.
Yeah, that was a great moment. I mean, even though it was done, they'd already qualified. Cameroon beating Brazil was a big moment.
Mm-hmm.
Iran beating Wales.
Tunisia beat France.
Morocco beating Portugal.
Beat France. Morocco beating Portugal was fantastic.
That was a great game.
And for me, Saudi Arabia beating Argentina. That was great. It was a great moment.
There was a lot of shocks, definitely.
And then we hit the knockouts. This is where the World Cup really becomes interesting.
Well, if you want to know the scores at this point for the group stages, Liam is last with 6. Mitchell has got 7.5. I have got 8, and Paul is ahead with 9.5.
Some bullshit.
Well, It only makes sense for a guest to come on and beat us or something. It's only happened every time.
I mean,
Well-
it only makes sense that the Scottish win at something.
Well, we'll see if we can bring some back with these individual awards. So for the we predicted who we thought would get the first red card. Do you guys know?
All wrong.
Do you guys know who the first red card was?
Yes, Wayne Hennessy.
Wayne Hennessy for doing a brogue kick on a defender or a strike.
So there was more shockingly for me, there was a whole round of fixtures before we got the first red card.
Yeah.
Was that the only red card as well so far?
No, because someone
The Cameroonian player got sent off, didn't he? For a second yellow card. He took his shirt off after scoring the winning goal against Brazil.
Oh yeah.
Even the referee was like, "I'm sorry, man."
He gave him a handshake.
He shook his hand and was like, "Now fuck off."
Yeah, off we go.
Is it De Vries for Netherlands? He got sent off at the end of the game.
Dumfries.
Yeah.
Oh well, I mean they were out, weren't they?
The game was
No,
finished.
they weren't. No, they weren't out. Were they out?
It was after the penalties. He got sent off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Liam said Pepe. Mitchell said.
Pepe is a good shout.
Yeah. Mitchell said Guendouzi.
Did he even get any game time?
He's not even got on the pitch.
Yeah, Mitchell said if he gets on the pitch, Guendouzi. Yeah. Paul said Maguire.
Fucking slabhead prick.
And
not Paul, Maguire.
And I said an Ecuadorian player, which didn't happen, obviously. No. So yeah, when Hennessy won, and we were all wrong. So no points for anyone there.
Oh, Welsh won something.
Yeah. So before we go on to like the rest of the individual awards, I suppose we should talk about the knockouts a little bit, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So like, still started with Holland with having a pretty easy one against America. England smashed up Senegal.
Japan unfortunately lost to Croatia on pens.
They did.
But they were some shocking pens from the Japanese.
Oh, mate. They were honestly some of the worst penalties I've ever seen.
Didn't Croatia get a last-minute equaliser in that game? Or was that 0-0, that one? Oh, I'm thinking of the next one.
That was 0-0. You're thinking of the next one.
Yeah, the next
one. Never mind.
Fucking scenes.
Ignore me. So, did anyone shocking go out in the round 16?
Apart from the African champions.
Spain lost 3-0 to Morocco on pens.
Yeah.
That was it, yeah. Spain went out.
And Portugal absolutely smacked Switzerland.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Pulled their pants down and tickled their bumholes.
Yeah. Brazil absolutely smashed South Korea as well. They were like 4-0 up.
4-1. That's when they started doing the dancing.
And Richarlison scored that amazing goal where he balanced it on his head and then they did the passing move and he got through. That was very nice. Apart from that, France.
To be fair, there was France battered Poland. Argentina beat Australia.
Yeah. The round 16. Apart from the Morocco beating Spain, that was like pretty much foregone conclusion.
Yeah.
In all of them.
Quarterfinals was interesting. Sad, but interesting.
Quarterfinals, Holland and Argentina had a fucking battle.
What a game. 100th minute equaliser. What a game. And then the pens. Oh.
Yep.
It was great because that game started at 3:00 and it finished just before the kickoff for the next game. And then that game went to penalties.
Yeah.
And Croatia beat Brazil.
Yeah.
They knocked Brazil out. And I thought they were going to go all the fucking way.
And Brazil, like, it was 0-0 throughout the whole game. And Brazil scored in extra time. And everyone's just gone, okay, there we go.
Neymar equalised, didn't he?
Yeah. Well, no, that was 1-0. They were 1-0 up. And then, literally, in the second half of the extra time, suddenly Croatia just get this counter-attack. And out of nowhere,
they just came to life.
Just sweeps it in the bottom corner and took it to pens. And
great finish as well.
And as soon as Croatia got pens, you just had the feeling Brazil were out.
Yeah, some of the Brazilian penalties. Awful.
Why would you leave your best penalty take until last? That's what.
Because they wanted Neymar to score the winning penalty. That's what they wanted, and they weren't fucking happy, mate. Because that Croatian keeper, fucking solid.
quite a lot of times during penalty shootouts, it does come down to that fifth penalty to be the one to decide it.
You have a choice, don't you? You have like, does your best player take the first penalty and set the tone, or does he take the last one? But if like this, they missed 2.
Yeah.
So Neymar didn't even get a chance to take.
I'll tell you what, who didn't miss, and who hasn't missed the fucking pens up, fucking Messi, mate. He is on it.
Didn't he miss his first one?
Did it? No, he scored it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Against Saudi Arabia, he missed it, didn't he?
Did he? Well, he fucking if he did, he learned from. If he did, he learned from it because he's fucking been Messi goals since then.
Yeah. So, and then in the next quarterfinal, Morocco shot Portugal.
I was having such a good time with that game. It was fantastic. It was great.
I mean, yeah.
Fuck you, Portugal. Hold that. That's for Euro 2008. Hold that.
And they 2008. You mean 2004?
Which one did he stamp on the bollocks?
That was World Cup 2006. That's World Cup 2006.
Was it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, fuck whoever it was for. Both of them. Fuck you. Hold that. Both hands, just like this.
And then there was a quarter. That quarterfinal didn't go to penalties, did it? Morocco, Portugal.
No. There was another quarter. There was another quarter or final one that I don't really care about. So
it didn't really go. Yeah, that didn't go to extra time. You don't want to talk about France, England?
I can't because I'll start cussing the ref. Because the ref was fucking shit, mate.
I mean, it's nice of FIFA to allow a blind ref.
And it's not even the fact of I'm being salty because we lost. We played shit. I'm not going to try and argue that. We were terrible. We weren't that good. But it was a foul in the build-up. But all right, fair enough. It went against us. All right, it's football. You carry on. Once we went 1-0 down, we were a different team. We were fucking like animals, mate. And we were going for it. Then we got a pen.
We were fucking like animals.
We were fucking animals. Not fucking like animals.
We were like animals.
What I didn't understand was
we scored the pen. Like it's a solid penalty. And I don't know, Griezmann can go fuck himself because Griezmann's shit. I don't give a fuck what anyone says.
Nah, that ball he put in for the second goal was absolutely out of this world.
That's all right. He can go. That's all right. He can go and play whatever shitbag leagues he plays in and do some Fortnite dances in the fucking changing room. I don't care. Fucking go away.
What you mean? La Liga with Atletico.
To be honest, they wouldn't have scored the goal. Giroud wouldn't have scored the goal if it was anyone other than Maguire.
No, listen, Giroud was always scoring that.
Yeah, always. Giroud was getting there first.
Always.
Regardless, yeah.
That geezer, I said this before, we can keep Mbappe. Hats off to Kyle Walker. If you look in Kyle Walker's back pocket right now, you'll find Mbappe. Because he had him. He had him, mate.
There was 1 or 2 times when Mbappe had got past him.
But he got past him.
But it didn't lead to anything.
What did he do?
He
didn't do anything.
Exactly. He didn't lead. Exactly.
But I said...
Walker had the best game, definitely.
Yeah, but I said, it's all well and good keeping Mbappe quiet. He's not the one I'm worried about. It's Giroud.
Yeah.
I don't know what happens to him when he puts a France shirt on. He just... I've always said, I'd have had Giroud at West Ham like that. Great player. Fantastic off the bench. Dangerous. Andy Carroll, if he had footballing talent, it's basically what Giroud is. but that second penalty, it shouldn't have gone to VAR. That was the most blatantly obvious penalty. He literally just he might as well have RKO'd him because he was looking at him and he was like, I'm going to have him.
Yeah. The thing is, the ref didn't want to give us anything.
I wouldn't go that far.
When it went out for a corner, he knew it was touched on a French player, but he was like, I don't want to give it. But
you don't know that though. But you don't know that though.
Look how long it took for him to say it's a corner when the linesman was pointing at the corner.
But the pen, I'm pretty sure it's still in orbit. He fucking rifled it, and I understand how we could have missed it. Doesn't make it any easier to watch that, but I just feel like we could have played so much better. But I do feel like, to a certain degree, I don't say we were robbed.
Do you feel Pickford
we weren't
got to the first goal? Pickford
should have made a better save, but the defense, when Saka got dropped, they switched off for like half a second. But in that half a second, France managed to get 3/4 of the way down the pitch. Bellingham,
which I still don't understand why it was. What was it like? Between 14 to 20 seconds between Saka getting dropped and the goal.
Well, the thing is, what I don't understand is, I mean, Rice tried it when Mbappe got the ball on the edge of the box.
He tried to take him down.
Just kick him. I was where I was watching it. There was quite a few of us there. You had 6, 7 people, including me, just shouting, "Fucking kick the cunt! Just drop him.
Shag him.
Just drop him." And Rice tried to take him out, but he just skipped past it. And then when the ball went to, was it to
Tchouaméni?
Bellingham wasn't quick enough to get close enough to him. Not that he would have stopped him, because Bellingham played a great game. But after a while, the referee got in his head. It got in his head, and he was just losing his temper. And Southgate bringing on Mount at that point, fucking stupid. But that's enough about England, because we'll be here for an hour. I'll try and just cussing that whole game out.
Hold on, I haven't said anything about England yet.
Right, let me rephrase that. That's enough from me about England, because I'm just going to keep fucking ripping Southgate a new arsehole.
I agree that Mount being the first substitution was definitely a mistake. The whole autopsy on the whole England game has been done to death by this point. All I will say is that Harry Kane taking that second penalty, I was already worried after the first one, because it's against his own teammate in goal who's done thousands of penalties against. He was bound to miss one.
Who's just scored a penalty
against him.
Yeah,
there's a liar.
Kane said he's never had a penalty against him.
No, in a competitive game, no.
In training, yeah.
But in training,
yeah.
But anyway, the main point is how he missed it was pretty bad. He obviously completely skied it, and didn't even get on target. That's what sucks. And but the thing that I will always point out is, what other chances, clear-cut ones, did they have where there wasn't just a speculative shot from outside the area? Which was
that is that one, I said it when he done it. It was a great save.
Lloris saved it on his chest.
Not even that one a clear-cut chance though.
Every other chance that they had, kind of thing, was from a set piece. So, but Maguire had a header which clipped the outside of the post. Set piece. And Rashford obviously had the free kick at the end. So we didn't deserve to win that game. We could have possibly took it into extra time.
Yeah, did we deserve extra time and penalties? Probably. No. Did we deserve to win?
No.
Probably not. No.
So,
and the thing is, France looked, every time France had the ball, they looked dangerous.
Yeah.
We looked scared, nervous. So all I say now is, what's the next tournament?
Euro.
Where's the next Euros?
Germany, I believe. Yeah.
Maybe the next Euros. If not, next World Cup. That team's going to be mature enough. We've got the right manager. It could happen.
I would love to see England win the World Cup in America.
It could happen. It could happen. But the thing you say that team there, that Germany team's going to get better. That Spain team's going to get better. That Brazilian team's going to get better. That French team's going to be older. Don't know if there's a lot of young players, but
they're still already young, yeah.
And then this, we're going to get better. So's the rest of them. I mean, you're going to have teams like Morocco. The African teams, obviously, if they qualify, but
are the rest going to get any better?
Well, all right, Mitch. Right, so let's go on to the semis. So
semi.
Congratulations to Morocco being the first African country to ever make a World Cup semi-final.
Fucking up. I was Moroccan for the day. Fucking up the Morocco.
Yeah, unfortunately, the France team was just too good, and
you know what? Morocco played well. They played well. They didn't. They didn't put up. They didn't go down like bitches. They went down fighting. So fair play to them.
Yeah, and the second semi-final, obviously Argentina. I got a blank now.
Croatia.
Yeah. Argentina just swept them aside. Got some revenge for the previous World Cup. Messi put on a masterclass. Great fucking assist for the third goal.
Back the years, mate. He rolled back the years.
Yeah.
He's got to do that before he goes into Miami.
Yeah. So now we have the final.
We had the third place playoff, which is Croatia versus Morocco.
Which is on tomorrow, as of this coming out. It's on the Saturday.
Morocco's won that game.
Maybe not.
And then the finals, obviously, Argentina and France.
Mbappe versus Messi.
Messi.
So,
to be honest, I think Messi is going to cause the French defense a lot of headache.
I hope Messi absolutely fucks that defense. I hope he absolutely fucks them.
The French defense can't cope with a fast attack.
And I hope that, that Acuna that plays for him, I hope that he 2-foots fucking Mbappe right on his fucking kneecaps in the first minute. It doesn't matter, Mitch. I want him to run diagonally across the pitch. You want him
to do a speed.
Yeah, I want him to do a speed, and I want him to just 2-foot Mbappe right in the kneecaps, so he never plays football again. I'm not bitter.
No, you don't sound it.
No, not at all.
So moving on to our predictions of what we thought the individual awards. Golden Ball, we're all wrong. Liam said Vinicius Jr. Mitchell said Ericsson, and then said Pedri. Paul said Musiala for Germany, and I said Neymar. So we were all wrong. Golden Glove, again, we were all wrong. Liam said Addison or Neuer. Mitchell said Courtois. Paul said Courtois, and I said Edison or Addison. So we all didn't get those right.
If that was clean sheets, would that not be the Moroccan keeper?
Well, for the Golden Glove, it's actually like kind of close between the Moroccan keeper, who's called Bunu, I believe. He's called Bunu. The Croatian keeper, who's saved the penalty shootout kicks. And Lloris and Martinez, obviously, who are both playing in the final.
Bizarre. Up in Morocco.
And the American goalkeeper. They haven't conceded one.
They'll be between those four.
American keeper lost. They lost 3-1. How could he concede one goal?
Goals against was 1.
They didn't lose 3-1. They won 3-1.
Again, no, the American keeper.
Yeah.
They lost 3-1 to Holland.
He's just looking in the group stage.
I'm saying,
in between those four. Anyway, and Golden Ball is kind of looks like it's between Messi and Mbappe, basically.
I reckon it's Messi.
What about Golden Boot? It's between Giroud, Mbappe, and Messi, isn't it?
Messi. It's between Messi and Mbappe, I believe.
Giroud scored more goals than Giroud scored more goals than Mbappe.
No, Mbappe scored 5.
Has he?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Yeah, Messi and Mbappe are both on 5.
Up to Giroud. Fuck Mbappe. It's overrated.
I'm pretty sure. If Mbappe, so Liam said that for the Golden Boot, Richarlison. Mitchell said Kane.
I weren't a million miles away.
Paul said Ronaldo or Kane, and I said Mbappe. So if Mbappe gets the Golden Boot, then I get a lovely 2 points.
Wait, why do you get 2 points? What? Because you're the only one who got Mbappe.
No, I would get it if it goes, but because like we were doing if you got in the right position, you got 2 points. So if you predict the Golden Boot, then you get 2 points, the maximum.
Wait a minute, no.
What?
Because if that's the case, if you pick someone right in the group stage in the right position, you get 2 points, not 1.
I did get 2 points.
No, you weren't doing 2 points. You got 2 points if you got them both right. Not get 2 points for each position.
Oh,
what? So you're saying these individual awards, which are harder to guess, are just 1 point?
1.
All right, fine. 1 point.
I think this is. I'm not going to win, so I'm just sabotaging. 1 point.
Cool. Well, then it just leaves the winner.
We were all wrong. I was wrong. I said Brazil.
Well, Liam said Brazil. I said Brazil. Mitchell said England. And Paul said Brazil.
Idiot.
Paul said Brazil, but he also said Argentina as well. So he could also be right.
I hope it's Argentina.
I think
because I am bitter.
I think it will be Argentina.
I'd like it to be.
Fuck France. That's all I've got to say.
My head says France because they really are the better team. My heart wants Argentina to win though, because I want to see Messi win the World Cup.
Yeah.
So that was the World Cup 2022.
Yeah.
Won 2 tournaments in the space of like 2 years.
Messi. What?
Was it?
Wouldn't he win 2 tournaments in the space of 2 years?
Oh,
yeah, because he won the
Messi.
Copa America. Yeah,
he won the Copa America last year.
It's the only time they won the Copa America as well, isn't it?
Yeah, for a long time. Yeah.
Yeah. So the only time he's won the Copa America.
Oh yeah.
He got to 3 finals, didn't he? 3 finals, and they fucked it. Yeah.
I would love to see the PSG training ground after this game.
Well, Mbappe's Messi's boss anyway. So
yeah, but so if Messi beats Mbappe,
Mbappe's going to sell it. Mbappe's going to sell him for
before January.
Mbappe's going to sell him for a tenner.
I'll take him.
He's going to be playing in like the fucking 3rd division of the French league.
I'll take him.
Well, it was a good tour.
It
was great watching 4 football matches in one day. Fucking what a time to be alive. That was fantastic. I loved it.
Yeah. And thank you to Paul again for joining us for the predictions. It looks like he's won. I'm sorry, Paul, but like Scotland, you haven't actually won anything, though.
Nah.
You haven't got an award or anything for you. Sorry, mate. But, you know, we'll see you in the new year.
Keep on
yeah. No, this is the part where you wrap up, actually, Mitch.
Don't forget, shout to Mike for doing the special with us as well that we did midway through the World Cup, talking about bits, bobs. Go check out both episodes.
Have you mentioned about Matt's one as well that he did with us during the World Cup?
Yeah, but that wasn't. We didn't do anything about the World Cup.
That is out now. If you want to go and listen to why Matt loves January 6th so much, be my guest. It's a good episode. You go check it out. It's not Christmas related. It's not World Cup related. It's just your regularly scheduled bullshit.
Speaking shit. Having fun.
Baby. Well, maybe not having fun. Maybe tormenting each other. But yeah, that's something.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening, guys. You can find all previous Idle Chats on all podcasting platforms. You can also find all other podcast episodes on all podcasting platforms. I'm having an aneurysm right now.
Spit out. Put your teeth back in.
You can also find them on Twitter at WaitWhatPodTrio.
There it is.
I spat the teeth out again.
What about the TikTok?
You can also find clips that may get put on TikTok.
Well,
at the Wait What podcast.
At what?
At the Wait What Trio, isn't it?
I don't know. You tell me. You're doing the read, not me.
I don't know what I never say this.
It's at WaitWhatPodTrio on Twitter, Wait What Podcast on YouTube, and at the Wait What Podcast on TikTok.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching this video in like March or whenever it's finally gone onto YouTube.
Yeah, thank you for watching this in February of 2027. We are all dead now.